going on? It's your guys, Buffed and Prime, CT the Fan, T Cal. What's good, bro? We locked in. We got
Man,
D'Angelo Ponds.
it's been a while, man. It's been a long while, and we can just start here. We'll start here.
Wait to watch this back in 2 years when he's getting drafted. Like, I'm guaranteeing y'all he's gonna be a top draft pick. And he's gonna go to the combine, jump out the gym, run super fast. And I want y'all to like realize in Patreon, like I'm telling you, this is probably a first round draft pick, and we just got him in here and we're able to talk ball with him, man. Like, we were able to talk ball with a first round draft pick early. So that's great in itself. That is absolutely great in itself. T-Cal got this man first interview. No, that was dope. That was dope. I'm telling you, I was like, man, I don't even know what he talked like. I don't know what I'm like looking up D'Angelo Ponds interview, can't find nothing. And it's crazy because outside of like small groups of people have no idea like what he's gonna do this year or how. I saw something as on some Indiana writer said Ponds will be a great fourth cornerback for Indiana. Fourth? I'm like, y'all just got no clue.
So yeah, some people call me a fortune teller. I've been called a lot of things.
They're not calling that Indiana writer that.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for D'Angelo to come on. I tried to get in touch with him. He told me that he sent me a number to talk to for business inquiries. So we're like that now. So bring it to the stage. CT, can you introduce him?
Man, we got D'Angelo
motherfucking Ponds. D'Angelo motherfucking Ponds. One more time. What's going on, fam? What's good?
What's good? What's good? Hey, that's a crazy intro right there.
Yeah. When I'm gonna do something with your tape, and yeah, we're gonna. That's hard. I'm gonna use that as the intro. But yeah, so that video for those new to the channel, those new watching, this is being done in Patreon, private. So follow us on Patreon so you can be a part of these videos. And make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. But that first video was from 2024. So 2024, D'Angelo was going into a sophomore year. He was coming from James Madison. And from his tape as a true freshman there, I said, this is going to be a first round draft pick. Like, I can't wait till people see what he did. And I told you at the combine, I said, bro, thank you for making me look like a genius. Because, boy, I talk so much stuff behind you and be putting an extra target on your back, and you always back it up. So it's been awesome to watch, man. Awesome.
No, for sure.
Look there, man.
You called it out. You seen it first. I'm not gonna lie. Just seeing that clip. I don't think I ever seen that clip of you're talking about the writer, what they said. I never seen.
Yeah, no, you didn't. That was after you got off the live. We stayed on and kept talking.
That's tough.
Yeah, it said fourth corner. I said fourth. Like in college football, or like,
tough, right?
But people just had no idea. I remember when I went to the Nebraska game, I had on a shirt. It was your shirt, the D'Angelo Ponds one, and someone was like, "Oh, that corner up there is by himself. He needs some help." I said, "Nah, he good. Trust me. That's what we want." Because I think it was really, and you could tell me different. I feel like the Washington game, your sophomore year, is when people were like, "Hey, hold on, this might be a guy." When did you feel like, people really started recognizing your talent as far as the Indiana fan base?
Yeah, I think it was the Washington game. Yeah, definitely put everybody on notice that game. That was really the breakout game for me, even though I knew, but people didn't know. So I think that was the breakout game right there, the Washington game.
Yeah, now the Washington one was crazy, and we're gonna talk a lot about this. And I get irritated about it. Denzel Boston played receiver for Washington, 6'4", 220. He's projected to be a first rounder, right?
Yeah.
And you may know this better than me. Do guys get to the NFL and get taller and stronger? Because I'm just confused on how they can see what you did to him in college, and he's a first round receiver, and think you're gonna struggle doing the same thing in the NFL. Like, I don't know if they think NFL players come from like a different planet and they don't go through college, but if you're already doing this too, the bigger receivers in college. Yeah, it's interesting for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know where people would come up with that at. Like, I mean, they may get stronger, but that's about it.
And slightly,
if not, they were better in college, if I would say so.
Because you look at, and what I tell people, you're like, oh, when you get to the NFL, it's a completely different, competition and level. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, Puka Nacua, as rookies, did put up better stats than they had in college. So clearly, everybody doesn't have to. If you nice, you nice. Like it's not going to, change at that point. Especially, the way your game is. Oh, this is lovely. They still didn't fix this. So first, let's talk about one. You had a fantastic season. But I want to talk about NFL Combine. So you didn't run a 40 there. You jumped a vertical. On that first video we did 2 years ago, you told me on the mat you did 40.7. And you go ahead and tell everybody what you did at the Combine.
I did 43.5 at the Combine. On my third jump, though, they made me jump multiple times. So I was scratching, but 43.5.
And that's the fourth highest ever by a corner at the NFL Combine.
Wow.
Ever. So that was big. Now, you didn't run a 40. That made a lot of people speculate that you weren't fast. What went behind the decision not to run at that time?
Just coming off a national championship. So being that our season was longer than everybody else's, we had like 3 weeks to train. Everybody else had 8 weeks, so like that would have been not putting my best time out there. I don't know how people would speculate that I'm not fast. They could look at the track times. It's out there.
You can look at the film.
Yeah.
No, they look at the film. The problem is they're stupid. They keep bringing up the Jeremiah Love clip. I'm like, do you guys not understand? He ran into his teammates and then had to. It is what it is.
I don't waste my time explaining to them. I mean,
I don't respond to it no more. Like, if that's what y'all believe.
If you can't see it, you can't see it. That's all I got for him.
All
right, so didn't run a 40 there. And on top of that, it's crazy, like seeing the fact that Indiana's doing spring football right now. It feels like y'all just won the Natty.
Really.
It just happened. So going through the longest season, I think this year or last year, longest season in college football history, because it was 16 games for the full playoffs, et cetera. So you're going through that entire season where you're never really 100% healthy after really the first week in training camp. Like, you're always going to have something bugging you. So then right after that, you would have literally had 1 month to prepare for the Combine and do it. Like, honestly, your vertical might be higher now. You jumped to 43.5, fresh off. And talk about how your pro day just went last week.
I mean, it went great for me. Was expecting what I ran 4.2s, low 4.3. Did great in drills. Obviously, that's like stuff I've been doing since a kid. So it was no shock there. But just to show off people that I'm fast too, and just put it out there, it went great for me.
Yeah, I know that was shocking to people. I was getting messages from people that at pro day, people with scouts, and I heard as low as 4.23. And I said, well, and I'm tweeting it, and I'm saying, hey, I'm hearing between 4.23, 4.27, and people were like, no, it was 4.31 on NFL Network. I was, I'm not making this up. Like, I'm telling you. Then the report started coming out saying, oh, he's been timed at 4.25. And the way it works for pro day, for those that don't know, teams really take their own times. So whatever they clock you at, that's what they're getting. If you have 32 people lined up and they're all timing a 40, they're all pretty much going to get different times, whether 100th a second, et cetera. So teams, trust themselves and take, whatever times they have. And sound like the consensus after his first run was 4.27. That's what most of the teams are saying, was that he ran 4.27. Now, the 4.25, insane. That would be the fastest ever, by second fastest behind Kalen Barnes. He went 4.23. So that'd be the second fastest ever. That's faster than Deion Sanders, faster than Darrell Green. How did it feel One, because obviously, you've been doubted for so many reasons, but then to be able to really silence all of that with running a time like that.
Yeah. I mean, that wasn't really my mindset, really silencing them. I really could care less about them. A lot of people who talk don't really know ball, so just go out there and go out there and perform to my best ability.
It was beautiful. That broke the internet, man. That was I don't know how it was a shot, because again, watching your film, like I was trying to get them all together today, but there's too many. But how many rundown tackles you've had in your career? I remember the Air Force bowl game your freshman year. I told you, I don't
That's correct. That's one I barely remember, but I do. Yeah.
Yeah, that was first series of the game, right?
Yep. They broke first series of the game.
Yep, ran them down. You ran down quarterback for Old Dominion.
Yeah, I remember that one in the breakdown.
Ran down.
I remember a Georgia State one my freshman year.
Yep, Georgia State. Yep.
Yeah.
I remember that James Madison when we was watching it. You just came in the screen out of nowhere.
Georgia State.
Yeah, it was the Georgia State one. So just from seeing that, I mean, you would know what type of athleticism you have and everything. But talk us through this season. What was your mentality before this season? I believe they had you on preseason Thorpe list, because after your sophomore season, then you started getting some recognition. So how was that for you?
Yeah. My mindset going into the season was just basically show everybody it wasn't luck. Like, this is what I do, like being consistent, basically. Also I was on the Thorpe list, so I was trying to go for that as well. Obviously I'm a team first guy, so whatever they needed to do, I was gonna do it. But I wasn't really worried about stats, but I did want to win that Thorpe. I feel like that was the mindset going into the season.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, you don't get thrown at a ton, but when you do, you make them pay. I know there was some your mom was upset at the combine at the quarterbacks throwing you the ball because you got a couple drops. I was like, no, D'Lo can actually catch. I can't. Like I told you, I'd have been out there just swatting it. But you've made them pay a lot of times. You've scored. How many touchdowns have you scored on special teams?
That's a good question. Scored freshman year.
Yeah, because freshman you had a field goal or a punt?
It was a punt block. I didn't block it though.
You just recorded that one.
Yeah. I probably scored like 4 times.
That's crazy. And which one's your favorite? Mine's definitely Illinois.
Oh yeah, Illinois, my favorite. I would say just because I picked it up, and it was to set the tone too.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, because that was early in the game. So that was after that. It was like, yeah, y'all rolling. And did you ever watch any Honey Badger highlights?
I have.
It reminded me of a few that he had. I'm not sure if he had a pick six off it, but I remember he batted a ball at the line of scrimmage and then picked it. And against Oregon, that was a huge game. He stripped the kick returner, made him fumble, then scooped it and scored. And seeing you block the punt, then scoop and score, man, that was tough.
Definitely.
CT, what you got for him?
Yeah, that was definitely tough. Speaking of that, man, that Oregon, when Indiana ran out to Georgia Stadium, man, talk me through it, man. Like that interception. Talk about perfection.
Yeah, I mean, from a fan standpoint, like that, you couldn't ask for nothing more than that. Especially on the first play of the game. But from a player standpoint, it's a lot that went into that play. People don't know we're in cover 3 right here. Like, a lot of people don't really know football. I can tell. Like, people think we're in man. Some people think we're in cover 2. Like, it's just no. I'm in a deep third right here. So when I break this down, like every college, every NFL team started off with this play in this meeting. So so basically, when I'm breaking it down to them, I'll break it down. I'll put it in football terms. So I'm in the third right here. 1 threat to my side. It's 5 out, so I know the ball has to come out fast. So I'm reading quick game. Even though I'm in the third, I got 1 threat, so I can be more matchy to this. But when I see 5 out, which means the back and everybody else is releasing, they they don't have time to throw a deep ball, so the ball has to come out fast. Another thing I do is I read quarterback quick game, so he's taking a 1-2 step drop. I know the ball has to come out fast, and he's staring it down the whole time. So just made a play on the ball. A lot of people say I can't get out of my breaks either. I don't know where that came from.
Where did you get this from? That's crazy.
Because they don't see me breaking on the ball in the deep half. Like that's not my job. So I mean, it's just a lot of stuff that goes into football that people don't know. So it's like, don't waste my time on explaining.
Don't understand at all. And
don't understand what your job is. So they assume that since that's not your job, that you can't do it. Aha.
People see me bailing, they think I'm a man. Like, nah, I never played no bail man. I never. So it's like I can't really. You're never gonna win with the internet. So it's like, I got it.
And you remember us talking about this Ohio State? About 3-stepping.
Yep, I remember the messages.
Yeah, so I'm
that same day I talked to my defensive back coach.
Coach O.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I talked to him about it too. Even though people don't think I'm tapped in or no, but anyways. So this was me talking to D'Angelo. This was Ohio State, and we'll have some of these clips. But essentially, so what Indiana was doing all year, which I know they put a lot of stress on D'Angelo. And what I mean by that is, so he's in, like you say, he's in the third right here. So it's cover 3. And in cover 3, you have a curl flat player. But because of what teams do, sometimes the RPO, run pass option, it makes it so the curl flat player is late getting out here. So D'Angelo will really be in a deep third, and then you'll see a hitch caught, and people think that he's giving up the hitch. But that's not him giving up the hitch. He's playing his position. It's just the way the offense is schemed. It makes it harder for the curl flat player to get there. Now, basically everything D'Angelo says what we talked about. So he has one threat right here. So as the ball's coming out, we're going to read this. So in the text message, I said, this is a 3-step pick. What that means is reading the quarterback. So a 3-step drop. What's a 3-step drop out of shotgun, CT?
A 3-step drop out of shotgun. That's an immediate pass. I mean, gotta let it
just catch the ball, set, and
go.
Throw. Because you're already back at that depth. So from a 3-step at this position, there's no way he can throw a fade or a deep ball on D'Angelo. It's just not possible. So based on this, the ball has to come out quick. If it's a 5-step drop, so he catches the ball and takes more steps, or 7 or 8, then you're like, okay, it's going to be deeper patterns. There's other stuff I need to be prepared for. But D'Angelo hadn't jumped one, I don't believe, all year. So they're expecting, okay, he's in the third. We're going to be able to hit this little out route to start the game, get us under rhythm. And he does something that a tendency he hadn't shown on tape. Reads the 3-step, foot in the ground. That's still a lot of space. He has to make up that ground, undercuts it. Insane play, man. Like that's
insane. Talk about set the tone.
And that's where
D'Angelo motherfucking pause.
That's where that came from, man. Because I'm like, oh yeah, that's it, man.
Did Coach Cignetti ask you, were you having fun yet?
Nah, he ain't asked me that game. He'll randomly come to you and ask you if you're having fun though.
That's crazy. That's crazy. And we just got this question: how is it playing for Cignetti?
I mean, it's great playing for a coach like that. He's a guy that loves his players. He's not gonna talk much, but he means business when he talk to you. Especially me being on the defense side of the ball. He's more of an offensive guy, but it's great. He take care of his players as well. Like, he's not keeping us out there long. Like, I feel like the longest practice we had was like an hour 45, probably hour 50. He's a guy that really gives you time to, take care of your body and things like that. But he's not gonna have you out there long. So he's a great coach.
Can you just for the channel, can you go ahead and tell the story of when your dad met with him and he was talking about making a bowl game?
Yeah. So on my visit to Indiana, we were just like going over the schedule, and then like because Indiana was like, I think they won like 3 games the year before. So my dad was like, they were going over the schedule, and my dad was like, yeah, we should definitely make like a bowl game or something. Like no doubt, we definitely gonna make a bowl game. And Cignetti was just looking at him crazy, like, nah, we're going all the way. We're not aiming for a bowl game. Like, he don't take second place to nobody, basically. It was just a funny story that I always stuck with me. And then,
yeah, and that's the G-rated version of how your dad tells it.
Oh, yeah.
He said, man, he was looking at me crazy. He said, I could tell he was serious. He said he was looking at me crazy, like a bowl game. I was like, yeah. He said that's when I knew this is the right place. And all the players I talked to, they all love Cignetti, and it's different because he's not what you like expect when people say players coach. You know, the coaches that are trying to be friends with the players and stuff like that. Like, it seems like all the players know he's going to be hard on you because he cares about you and knows that, you know, he expects the most out of you. And when you know a coach cares for you and wants you to be great, then you'll really take, you know, whatever. But when you don't feel like a coach really cares and things like that, it's different. And I love hearing him talk about you. Like, he loves you, man. And you got an offensive play. Talk to us about that.
So a lot of people don't know the backstory. The backstory behind that is what I think was him trying to get me to come back to college. So that week, you know how you have negotiations. Like, he was trying to get me back early before we even made it that far. So in his mind, we're going to win a national championship already. So he knew once I won the national championship, there was no chance of me getting me back. So he was trying to get me to sign with Indiana that week. So his push was basically to use me on the opposite side of the ball. Like, we can use you there, and we can use you on defense. So that's why I ended up getting that play. It was just kind of a recruiting tactic from him, which is smart, honestly. Can't blame him for doing that, but it was fun.
Man, I love it. And what game did I come to? The Wisconsin game this year. When I was up there for that game, I remember Coach O was saying, yeah, you know, we got to see if D-Lo coming back. And I don't know. But your dad told me that after the Natty, Sig just went up to you and said, have fun at the next level. Like,
yeah.
He knew.
Yeah, he knew right away.
Yeah.
That's
awesome.
Knew what time it was. How was it, though? I was playing for the Natty in front of your hometown, man. Like, what was that experience like?
It was great. A great experience. Something I really can't explain. Like, even after the game, to see my family in the stands, it was a lot of them. Well, it was hard trying to get them all tickets. I was crazy.
Oh my God.
Tickets was crazy. But, for it to be against Miami too, a team who just seen me every day in practice, it just made it feel even better. It's just something words can't explain. Honestly, like, couldn't ask for anything more.
And I texted D'Angelo the morning of the Natty. I said, you're about to do something that I dreamed about my whole life. You get to be in a national championship against your hometown team that never gave you the time of day, and you're playing at home and get to dominate. Like, that's literally like when you're in the backyard, you know, playing and going through these scenarios, like, that's what you dream about, is being able to do that on that stage. So that was, I mean, it was so awesome to see, man. It was. That's a hilarious question. When was the last time Big Pons beat you?
He never beat me in a race.
Never. At no point.
Not to my remembrance. No, he might tell you something else, but nah.
That's hilarious, man. Terrorize Speed said, thanks for making time for BIP. On that topic, I'm curious what your day-to-day is like preparing for the draft. I heard it's nonstop. Go, barely have time for a break.
Yeah. So before this is my first break, like, since before the season. I mean, I may have a week off after the Natty, but so combine prep and draft prep is basically, yeah, you're there. We were at the facility all day, so I would get up at 7 a.m., get there like 7:30. So we would do treatment sessions, like basically getting your joints aligned, whatever. We would have that, and then we would go on the field and do 40 prep. So that would be either speed training you pushing sleds or working on your starts or things like that. We would eat lunch there at the facility, and then we would either go to the weight room or we would have a recovery session that day. And I would get home around like 3-4 o'clock. So we were there the whole day. And then some days, 2 days out the week, we'll have a DB trainer go out there work on the drills. That would be optional, depending on how your legs feeling, because obviously the main focus is the combine prep. And if you're already natural at the drills, but that was really
funny because your agent. I talked to Danny a lot, and he reached out to me, and he was asking about the DB training and stuff like that. I said, hey, all he need to do right now is a combine. That the drills, like that's who he is. Like you don't need to put extra effort into that, but the numbers are what's going to be important. Tell everybody how much weight you gained. So you jumped to 43.5 vertical, ran 4.2, but tell since the natty to when you did all this, how much weight did you gain?
I think it was like 12 pounds. Yeah, that was crazy.
That is crazy.
Gained 12 pounds and still running fast. I'm moving the same, so people thought it would slow you down. It really didn't affect me at all.
12 pounds, yeah.
Yeah, so he was able to
if it's the right weight,
a lot of weight, but good weight.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times, like D'Angelo was saying, when there are players where there's weight concerns and they put on a lot of weight, then they're worried, oh, it's going to slow them down, etc. Like you're just putting on the weight just to, be able to show on the scales. But no, he put on that weight and then tested the way he tested, which is absolutely insane. We'll get a couple more questions and we got to get to the film. Come on, man.
Yeah.
I'm just being a quote unquote undersized DB. What is your mentality on the football field?
Just to be the best, you got to be a technician. One of them. If you're undersized, guys gonna see you as such. You got to be a technician. Another thing is to be aggressive. So if you're undersized, you got to be a guy who can play physical as well. Not only that, I feel like my football IQ is high as well. So I feel like I know what's coming. Size is really not a factor that plays in my game if I'm in the right position. So I feel like that's what you got to do, those three things.
I agree 100%. And I got to start off with this before we get to film, because this is just some things, man, we just got to talk about. So this is D'Angelo Pons, NFL.com. Let's start here. Athleticism score 73.
Wow.
Is out of 100. Trash. I just had a nice little conversation with him on Twitter. Pons is a productive perimeter cornerback trapped in a smaller body, but he's not lacking in confidence or coverage tenacity. He's tremendously competitive, and winning seems to follow him at each stop. He matches press releases with good slide quickness and has the speed to stay in phase as routes travel vertically. Eye discipline, instincts, and trigger quickness fuel his zone work and catch disruption. Size limitations will likely push him to nickelback, where mismatches against bigger bodies and physical challenges from the run game will test his playmaking ability. So here's my question on that to start. This is rhetorical. How can you say that those things will test his playmaking ability and durability when he's passed those with flying colors at the college level, but bigger corners that struggle with that at the college level, it's just assumed that they're going to get better? I don't. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It doesn't. The weaknesses. These are my favorite. Struggles to flip hips cleanly when route leverage is beaten. Loses ground to physical receivers at the top of the route. Average plant and drive quickness, aka he's slow, but we know that. Lack of length will cost him pass breakups at times. What do you mean will cost? Have we seen it? Like, can be engulfed by big body blockers near the line. That might be the word. No, this one. Drag down tackler in space against bigger wideouts. So tell us how you view those weaknesses listed there, and then tell us what you feel are the top areas of your game you can improve on.
How I view the weaknesses. I mean, no disrespect to him. That's his job to do. I really don't know how to put it any other way.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll translate. He has no clue what he's talking about. There's no way you can watch his film and say these things and confidently put it out on paper. This is an example of someone that doesn't understand what they're looking at and is mainly focused on the size, because there's no drag down tackler like that. Like, there's some, you just can't say those things. Engulfed by big body blockers, there's multiple clips, and I got him here, of him taking on, pulling guards, pulling tackles, and getting off of them. Like, engulfed is something that you don't see happen, except he caught you slipping.
I was gonna say he might have just been talking about one play.
That one play from Miami win, and it's crazy because they blew the whistle, so D'Angelo thinks the play's over. Homeboy came in. D'Angelo said he tried to follow my Instagram. He was like, "Nope, not having it."
Nah, because a lot of people don't know the whistle already was blown.
Yeah,
and I stopped. But
that's the only time, and that's something that I don't like about these analysts. Is they'll see one thing happen in a single game and then just write like that's something that happens. is very crazy. Yeah. Terrorize. Yeah, I had to protect him. He might have said something crazy. I don't know. But yeah, that's what me and Pops are on Twitter for. All right, so this is D'Angelo against 6'4" Denzel Boston. We're gonna start here because somebody told me on Twitter today. They said because I showed a rep of you against Denzel, Jeremiah Smith, and Kenyon Sadiq, and they said I can show you multiple reps of him getting just absolutely physically dominated against those same players. Please show me. I've seen every rep that you've had in college. So this is press. We're getting a speed release right here. D'Angelo's able to stay on top of the route the entire time, and 6'4" nullified. Talk me through your technique on here, on the just all the way through the play. So we'll start just on the speed release part.
Yeah, I'm outside leverage, so him getting across is a speed release. Yeah, like you said, so no need to kick when he's trying to get across the field. Kind of just open it up, stand on his upfield shoulder. Yeah, if this ball was any better, it's probably an interception.
And a mistake a lot of guys would make in this situation, because you have to understand what kind of route you're getting. He's getting this deep over. If D'Angelo tries to undercut this, then they're going to throw the receiver open upfield. So it's extremely important that he stayed on this top field shoulder. Otherwise, the receiver would have been able to fade and get it. All right. Now, I know this play just from – I know you know that you have seen it a million times. So what's the reason teams don't want a 5'2" corner? Because they're going to lose jump balls against a 6'4" receiver. Like, I'm sorry. You're my dog, but it is what it is. Like, it's just simple mathematics. So it's a first-round pick receiver, and he gets absolutely dominated on the route. At 5'3" corner. Stays on top of the route, squeezes, stays in body position. Like, you in body position to really guard a back shoulder fade. Perfect. You're on top of it, but you take jump ball. That's what the short corners are going to lose, right? It's the jump balls against, like, hey, when he's going to be in the NFL. He's going to be a first-round receiver. So if we're not seeing this occur now, talk us through this rep. Yeah. He 5'3" right now, Coach K. He gonna get shorter every
Yeah, we in quarters. So the way our quarters work is that safety to my side, he's rolling to the other side of the field. So he's basically poaching 3. I'm over there by myself. Like you said, people expect me to lose on these balls right here. But like I said, due to technique and body positioning and athletic ability, I got the ability to go up and get those that people think that they're supposed to win.
And we'll talk about this more at the DB camp. I want to look at widening your stance out a little bit because you see here how you take that step to widen first, but you're not going anywhere. And you take that left, a little false step with the left foot too. So I think a little wider stance will eliminate the wasted movement, keep it a little more efficient. So what are you thinking right here? Because you're not. Are you treating this like a speed release?
Yeah, I'm kicking one kick. He's basically speed releasing, but he's doing it wide, so he's making my job easier to get on top of him. That's why you see one kick, but I'm on an upfield shoulder, so it's not a comeback after he passed 15. On this either back shoulder fade or a go ball.
So a couple really good things he said. So I always talk about DBs going lateral, moving lateral. At this point, he can't take another lateral kick because of the width of the speed release. It would allow the receiver to get on top of him. So when you get a speed release, it's all right, we got to get on our horse and we got to go now to cut them off at the top. Now, you got to be careful because you also get diamond releases and come back underneath for a slant. Now, the more you're watching a specific receiver, you'll be, aware of if what's in their bag as far as the release package and stuff like that. Now, the next thing he said, once it's past 15 yards, then I know it's not a comeback, etc. So as a corner, as the route's going on, all you're doing is eliminating potential routes that he can do. All right. So right now, he eliminated slant, eliminated dig. He took an outside release. He's not going to run a dig from no outside release. Eliminated post. He would never be that wide running a post. So at this point, we're about 10 yards. Really, all he has is a comeback, fade, or back shoulder fade. So you got three potentials. All right, now it's either a fade or back shoulder fade. So what D'Angelo does, he stays on top of the route. All right, I'm going to eliminate both. You're just – it's hard to get on top of the route. The goal of a receiver is to stack the corner, meaning get in front of the corner, because then he controls the route. He can slow down if the corner runs into him too much. It's a pass interference. You control everything. D'Angelo stacked him. So this is why the height doesn't matter. When you're a technician like this and you can control a 6'4" receiver, the height difference is eliminated. And there's not 6'4" receivers that are just running out here with 43.5-inch verts either. You won't have to meet them at the highest point. That's a hell of a play, man. Hell of a play. And this is after he already had a pick six this game. This is after this. Yeah, this was a game. I believe this is you on him again.
Yeah.
And I notice y'all play a lot of outside leverage in press. We're staying on top right here. Get a little slant. I just did some cut-ups just of him against oh, wow. I know this finna get nasty. 4'11", red zone. Like, all right, he got lucky. He got one in the open field. Now it's red zone. Ain't nowhere for you to run. It's jump ball. 6'4" versus 4'10". Dead.
Yeah.
If I don't see you get dunked on, why am I worried about you getting dunked on? And this is no one can say, oh, this isn't an NFL caliber receiver. This is a first rounder.
Yep.
And he's strapped. That's supposed to be a guaranteed touchdown. Like if you play Madden, you high ball guaranteed touchdown.
That's what they were taking.
So walk us through this. You in catch technique? What's going through your head on this?
Yeah, this is like this 0. So yeah, I'm in catch technique. Got my inside foot up. Basically knowing it's slant or fade at this point. Just win. I'm on top. Like you said, that same position, chest to chest. Size really doesn't play a factor.
Not when you're a super athlete. Like if you don't have a big vertical and stuff, like then it's tougher. But when you match athleticism with the technicality that you have, it can nullify anything that the offense can present. And this is cover 0, what D'Angelo said, meaning there's no safety help. So it's just one-on-one, nobody behind you, no nothing, and you got to make a play. That's it. And I know you love being in those situations where, hey, it's just me and him. This is for points.
That's where I have fun now. Like I don't like to be comfortable out there.
Understood. And I didn't even put it up, but the first part of this film is just man coverage, because I've been told so much that you're a zone corner. Like that's who you are. So we have some this year or last year? This is last year. Ohio State on Jeremiah Smith. It's just sticky coverage. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. If you had it your way, it's press almost.
Yeah. I feel like I'm a man corner that was in a zone scheme. So, I mean, I'm playing what Coach actually wants to play, but it was up to me. He played man.
And what I like about that is one thing we talked about you working on before getting to Indiana was your zone, and it kind of forced you to have to do it because you're playing so much zone, and not just playing zone, but the type of zones you're playing. Like, people don't understand. Corners usually play deep halves, like that's normal, or thirds, that's normal. But he was playing deep halves as well, which is inverted cover too. So he was getting back and having to play essentially a safety position, and he was doing it from a press alignment, which you know who gonna love that, D-Lo?
Who?
Brian Flores.
Minnesota.
Brian Flores gonna love that. Is this some more Denzel Boston down here? Let me see. Yeah, look like it. Chest to chest. That's exactly what we want to see. Now it's a nasty one because you are outside leverage.
Yeah.
I can see you outside leverage. CT, what's the easiest route that can beat outside leverage?
That's slant.
Easy money. And this is Jeremiah Smith, generational receiver. Dead. So walk us through your thought process on this. What route were you expecting? Just formation wise, you got formation. You guys are down in the game, 3rd and 5. What's going through your head as you come to line of scrimmage?
Yeah, I'm expecting an inside breaking route. Being that I'm outside leverage, I'm not. If he was to release outside, he wasn't go good nowhere. But so I'm outside leverage. So I'm supposed to have like a whole player in that from one of those guys over in there. They might have been a bust, but somebody's supposed to be a whole player. But I'm expecting him to go inside. Just kind of just undercutting at this point. He's obviously running away from my leverage, so undercut it, get it out.
Oh, it was a bust. Right here, it was a bust.
Yeah.
He taking the running back. He locked here, lock. They both run with the running back, both of them.
Yeah.
That's what's happened. It's beautiful. So you're more of a motor guy, meaning quick feet at the line and going backwards. But you do a good job of staying square and then staying on top, get an arm through, punch, get the ball out. That was a big play, but because of everything that you had to do from inside leverage, like look at where you get to when the ball's like, these are really, really good plays. All right, now we had it's the off man coverage. D'Angelo's up here. This is really good. Now, coach yourself right here on what you would want to see.
Yeah. I would say he's stemming, which is a good job by him. But after he's stemming, he's kind of giving it to me of he's breaking outside, so I wouldn't have to stem myself that far inside. 1, 2, I would say stay on top of this route.
That's the biggest thing I would say is just at the very top. It's still a good coverage play, So I like what D'Angelo's doing right here. So D'Angelo knows he's going to be one-on-one right here. Watch this. I don't know if you guys can see it. So right now, he's lined up directly over him. And I'm sure right now he's starting to look at formation, down and distance, everything. See, he steps inside. So now this makes it easy on him. I always tell guys, make it easy on yourself. Why line up head up right here when the thing you need to take away the most is inside? So he's going to work in here. And something you did at James Madison that we talked about as well is you were open up early a lot when you're an off man, but we're going to watch him weave pedal. So this is going to be an angle pedal. As Jeremiah Smith continues to stem, D'Angelo's going to weave his pedal to make sure he's keeping that exact same leverage the whole time. Now here, we just want you punching on this chest plate so you're a little bit above top shoulder, and then you can get into a chest to chest position. But still great play, great breakup. What would you want to impact him at all to do or maintain the space? Okay, so would you want to impact him at all? Yeah, and I'll let him answer it, but I'd expect he wants that punch.
Yeah, I was gonna say kind of like what he said, punch that shoulder, that inside shoulder. That's gonna either get him off his line and it's gonna put me in the right position.
Yes, sir. All right. This was later in the game. This might be the last drive. Try to ISO you one-on-one. This is funny because this is what you did this year.
Yeah. we actually talked about. That's crazy that you said the same thing. My coach said that too. He said, "Really, you did that last year. You got away with it."
Yeah. So same thing. He gonna flat-foot it and sit on this right now, and take an educated gamble on the inside break. So he flat-footed inside break. Now he did that this year, except he converted it into a goal in a throwback. And we'll talk about that play because people don't understand what's going on, and they just, stayed on top. It's good coverage. That's all we got from there. All right, now this year's game. We'll skip this one. Not much to see there. All right, money time.
Yeah.
What's the score of this game? 13-10?
Yeah.
You guys lose because you about to give this up. This is a generational wide receiver. This is a 4'10" corner. This is the difference of winning and losing this game. And bro, Indiana's stupid enough to isolate him. Crazy as hell. They got everybody in here and left him out here by himself.
It was like baiting him.
Dead. Just over with. Talk us through this play. Talk us through your alignment. What's going through your head?
Yeah. So we're in zero basically. I'm outside leverage though. He inside my divider. I do got presence, but it's zero. Like those guys in there not gonna help.
Can you explain divider to people?
So I'm since I'm solo, he's inside my divider. That means he's on the hash or 2 yards outside the hash. Yeah. So if he was outside a little bit more, he would be outside my divider. He's inside it right now.
And what does your divider tell you?
My divider tells me whether to line up inside or outside leverage. So him being inside my divider tells me to line up outside.
Because most likely he's in this position to create more space to work back outside. So you want to take the outside away.
Yeah. So him being inside, if he wanted to go over and inside, he would have took a more flatter angle and he would have been looking inside all the way. So just by how he comes off the ball is telling me he's not trying to get across. And if he was, I would have the ability to undercut and get across there. So being that it's in the goal line. So I'm really just keeping my leverage stand square.
And I mean, I know this was a big play for you. I know this. I can't remember if this was after he had got the catch.
Nah, this is the first one. This is the first one. No.
So yeah, beautiful play. 1-on-1, generational receiver versus generational corner. When a team need him the most. And that's I was trying to find the clip. You did not talk. Your dad blames it on me. He said that I got you talking. He said, he be talking crazy now. Like I see it. All right, we got another rep right here. I think you guys were in some type of 2.
Yeah, we're in 2. Ben, I got 1 threat, and nobody released to my side. I just kind of played it.
So you gonna carry it?
Yeah, just make the safety job easier. They allowed me to do that in Indiana. So if nobody released to my flat, I could have just carried them through like I did.
Beautiful. All right, we got you up top. All
right. This one our fire zone. Maybe
what?
Fire zone. So I'm basically in the 3rd. We call that it's not a fire zone. It's 4 under. But I'm in the 3rd. Basically, just I would say right here I should keep outside leverage, but really I have to squeeze him.
You were squeezing the post to the safety.
Wait, you kind of. I can't hear you.
Yo, CT, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
It might be D-Lo. It had just gone black.
I can't.
Can you hear us?
I can't.
You might have to leave the studio and come back.
Hold up.
Text him.
Man, what's going on, chat? Y'all tapped in? Shout out Coach K, Decepticon, Solo. What's up, Dino? Super Solar. Yeah, what's good? Hey, what's up?
My iPad was dying, but I don't know if that affecting the volume though. I still
can you hear now? Still can't hear?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what's affecting the volume. There he goes. Well, all right. That was D'Angelo. Fun to have him on. Yeah. All right, we'll see y'all next time. Hey, can you hear now?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, there we go. All right, he back, y'all.
Locked in.
All right, so on this one, I know you said that you wanted to be more outside, but you are. I mean, you got to squeeze the post, deliver it to the safety, and he's selling you on the post, so I understand that.
I do have a flat player as well, but I don't know.
Yeah, who at this point should keep sinking because he has no threats in front of him. Keep sinking underneath. I think this is a good break.
Definitely got out the break good though.
Yeah, I think that's a good break. It's asking a lot from that position to, one, deliver a post to the safety, but also still be able to break and get back outside. End up being an incompletion. Overall, that's a good break. Definitely want curl flat player to have some more depth on that to make that a tougher throw or pick it off. All right. Is this the one I'm thinking of? This was such a hell of a rep, man. Yeah, this was such a good rep. Such a good rep. Let me move the comments real quick. This was such a good rep. And even though it ends up being a catch, hey, he on scholarship too. But boy, this was a good rep. Let me see. Another thing we're going to talk about is just cleaning up the false step. And press 2-1, squeezing them to the side. That's a good rep. And me as an evaluator, how I evaluate, like I love that. I don't care if he catches it or not. Like they're gonna get catches sometimes. That's part of it. But when
you saying the same thing that my coach said.
Really?
About that play.
Coach, my dog, man. He's my dog. We ended up talking a lot as the season went on, and we chopped it up a good while at the combine. But yeah, like as an evaluator, that's all I care about, because It's about when you get to scale. If he cut on that one play, but we get 100 plays like that, we winning a vast majority of those. Versus, you could get lucky with bad technique and get a PBU. But you got lucky that play. But if we take that to 100, you're gonna get beat a whole lot more times. So being able to, see that is good. All right. It worked last time. It ain't gonna work this time. I bet you that. We're getting the entire box in here to isolate. I don't want to say an offensive word. The short person. We want to isolate the. And he's inside your divider again.
Yep.
So he's outside leverage again. Now this is so important, dog. You know what I'm about to say about this?
I'm glad I didn't cross over or kick.
Oh my God. So he had a play against Illinois earlier in the season. We had a crossover and it got him into trouble. He was able to recover, but got him into trouble. Because if you cross over step right here and he breaks back out, you're forced to speed turn. It's gonna be hell. So he did not cross over. And this is beautiful. This is beautiful. And this is what I send this to you and Colton about. If you do feel the need to cross over behind instead of in front, because it allows you to stay square and it allows you to be able to put your foot in the ground and get back. All right, Keon, when is it okay to cross over? The only time you should cross over, and it's still prefer not to, really speed release, because sometimes it gets to the point where you have to try to get top shoulder. But outside of that, you don't want to cross over, because simple fact, when I'm crossover, I can't change direction. So when you watch this, watch how D'Angelo's able to change direction. This is perfect. Make him, or you're taking the charge. Make him run through your chest. That is beautiful patience, not biting on the fake over route, staying there. Again, we isolated him. Dead.
God.
If he scores right there, y'all lose. Like, you don't know, y'all might not win. That, like, everything could be changed. That's 2 times where the game was in your hands and you locked him down. I have the other play on here somewhere. I'll get to it. So y'all watching, don't think I'm hiding clips. It's got a bunch of different clips. All right, we're gonna speed through some of these. Got to get my press coverage package together for D'Lo. Opening a little early here.
Definitely open a little early there.
Yeah, wanna be moving at a 45. Yeah, he didn't. He used to make he just walk to the sideline like he was just. Nah, he be talking, boy. He be talking on the sidelines of the camera too. I love it, man. Can't tell me nothing. I love that. Great patience at the line. Doesn't let any of that dancing move you off your line. Staying there, punch, squeeze. It's a good football play. Oh my God.
Yeah, it was the longest play I ever had.
Forever. Good Lord. All right, we up top now. That's what we want.
Mm-hmm.
Kick at 45, punch, chest to chest. Good. And then go getting on the tackle.
Yeah, then go get on the tackle.
You got 5 right here. I don't know if you've seen it. You see your jersey? You see what it says?
Oh yeah, I seen it. I seen it when I first joined.
Yeah. I got the 4.2 in front, so it's 425 pounds now. It's 425 pounds. Open. Oh my God! Can you hear?
I know what it is. Oh, mom calling.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear it?
And it's messing up the audio.
He says, I think somebody called him. 99% of quarterbacks kick there. Yeah. Technician, man.
I gotta leave and join again.
Yeah, you good. what determined what receiver he traveled with? He played in the boundary. Now, when they came down to red zone and everything, then they know where you're supposed to go. You know where you're supposed to go.
That's wow, man.
All right, we back?
Yeah.
Oh, that's your mom calling?
Yeah. When it goes my iPad too, so it's like turning off the audio here.
Yeah, I've had that happen before. All right. Down here at the bottom. Yeah, open too early.
Yeah.
Chest to chest. Almost got you one. See, this
I was
is
gonna get a pick right here.
Yeah, it looked like it. This is something that, as I'm watching this, I'm seeing that you excel at more and more. And a lot of corners don't do this. What helps you is being able to be in this chest to chest position because you're able to get on top of the route. And especially with your jumping ability, you want to jump ball right here. You facing him, that's easy to get up and do what you need to do versus running down the field and then trying to time it. This is beautiful. Yeah, almost got you. Did you drop it?
I had one hand on it.
Oh, you dropped it. I heard you. How does he always remember his technique? So much to think about.
I mean, I do it every day. It's something you do it every day after practice, then practice. It's like 1,000 reps that go into it. You can't forget it. It's like riding a bike.
Muscle memory. This is a nasty rep. I hadn't seen this one till yesterday. This is a nasty rep. You almost got in a lot of trouble.
Oh, no, yeah. I got away with something right here.
Yeah. So right here, this is what I'm talking about. Going behind. We go behind, we good. And now got to be pick with the right foot. But D-Lo crosses over.
Oh, yeah.
That's that. Uh-oh. Then gets back to his hip. And then the receiver sits it down and D-Lo sits it down with him. This is a crazy. He made this harder than it had to be. But altogether, that's a crazy rep.
Almost ended up being a pick.
That's a crazy rep. Hips, everything. Who's this? UCLA?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, oh, it's UCLA. You know, I can just do stuff.
That's a good route by him, too.
It was. But that's a tough. And this is why we don't want to crossover. Because once you do, that's a good route. Hold on. I ain't gonna lie, I'm sold on the speed release too. Like if I'm at corner right there, I'm definitely sold on the speed release, and I'm trying to get top shoulder. That's a hell of a play though, and those are things I like to see as well. It's easy to perform when you're always on top of the route and you're always chested. Like then it's easy. But what do you do when you're in a trail position? Do you panic? Are you able to get back and recover and get to the position you're supposed to be? Love it. Yeah, he said not this time.
Bro, you saying the same thing my coach said. That's the crazy part. Like, I think he said that exact same thing. Like, oh, I see you learned your lesson.
Really? Yeah. I'm gonna make sure he watched this video. Literally the same thing. It might be the exact same route. It is. Yeah, he said,
Yeah, you get me this time.
You got me once. I ain't going this time. And being nosy too.
Trying to get a pick.
Being nosy. Well, you over here plastering, not knowing he don't got a chance to get the ball.
I still would have got a minus, so I had to plaster.
You got to. Thank you. You know what makes a winner a winner? Doing all the little things right, no matter who's watching.
That's
all
right.
The time. And thank you for saying that's the epitome of this. Because I love that. No chance he's getting the ball. You said, well, I'm going to get a minus if I don't. Exactly. Because you can't play like you know what they're doing. You have to assume essentially the worst every time. So you always have to give your best. And that's what makes you who you are as a football player. These are some press clips. Let me see. Here he is down here. Yeah. All right. punch, squeeze, chest to chest. He tries to push you off. You pull at the same time. People think it's PI. This is football. If you don't receive, boy, they be pushing. Like I can't even explain. You don't understand how hard they push. You got no choice unless you want to literally fall back. Stay on top.
They never get called for it too. So
ever.
You never gonna win. So
and just again, because D'Angelo didn't want to say it, I'll say it. Because I don't loses ground to physical receivers at the top of the route. Like that's not what we see on film.
No.
Ever. Like if anything, he a bully at the top of the route. He don't lose ground to receivers at the top of the route. Anyone will lose ground if you get pushed off and you don't pull. Like that's impossible. And get the PBU. Where did that Oregon game rank for you at the time, as far as the games you had played in?
That first one?
Yeah, the first one.
That was one of the top games, honestly. Just because it being Oregon.
Yeah.
See, ooh, did we? Oh, yeah, that's my dog. We went behind. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. So watch this. So he impressed. He's gonna kick behind, not cross it. Well, he did end up crossing over. It's like the other rep, but luckily, dude's not coming back out. So if we can, let me see.
Another kick behind.
Yeah, if you can get like a kick shuffle at this angle instead of a crossover, and then punch with the left, so that you're staying on top, that'll be better in this situation. And then you can get to that same position. Just don't want you get in a situation where you can't change direction at all. And dead. Absolutely dead. There's D-Lo at the top. It's boring. Another day in the office. Here he is up top. Here he is losing at the top of the route. You shouldn't be allowed to just say whatever you want. Like there has to be repercussions. It's not crap. All right, here he is at the bottom. See, this is what's so good. I don't know what this is. I don't know when you became a hopper. But we hop. We stay square. We initially punched with the right arm, which is a no-no, but we quickly correct that with the left. And then here, how he pushes off to get to the up. This is beautiful. Then squeeze. Little tiny tug at the top. Little tiny tug at the top. What game was this? Yeah. This is you in your bag right here. I remember that. He tried to take him to the Gatorade cooler. This is one of my favorite reps of you. Where does this rank for you? It got to be top 5 reps. That's
definitely top 5. It being a natty makes it top 5.
Exactly. ISO. Dead. LAB. You know what that means? Little boy. That's exactly what I was saying when we were streaming it. Come on. Where? We on that. Zone demon. Come here. Sit. And we ain't even got to my favorite part of your game yet. Here's another one. He's impressed right here up top. Stay square. Get hands on. Chest to chest. Dominating the top of the route. I ain't gonna lie. Like the more I'm seeing this, I don't know if I've seen any of the corners in this class dominate being able to stay on top of the route. And that's what gives you so much success. Here against Oregon. Top of the route. Hey, it's crazy. So Indiana fans, I missed a few plays. They was like, yeah, D'Angelo had that pick 6, but he killed us on this drive. They're like, he got a PI. I said, this play? I said, ain't no, come on, dog.
IU fans? Oh, nah.
Yeah. Yeah. I said, ain't no way y'all think that was him doing something wrong.
I think a coach pulled that up. He was like, "There's no way they called that."
Insane.
Man, they was trying to throw in the flag for Oregon.
Had to.
It was a massacre out there.
Had to. It's one of my favorite games, man. I was here live, and all of Nebraska's receivers were like 6'3", 6'4", other than Blood right here. That's the fast dude. I think he from Miami.
Yeah. Was it Curry?
Yeah, he can run. It's the same thing, staying on top of all of the routes. At the top of the screen now, coming down in the press, covered by Buffton Prime. It's okay.
Yeah.
I know what happened. He pulled you, and I saw that. Hey, I'm good with set the tone. That's a 6'4" receiver. Set the tone. Go ahead. If I'm coaching, I'll give you one of those every game. If you want to go set the tone and get him out of there, we'll take that every single game. Just don't do it too late in the game. You got to do it early. Here he is at the bottom. Good feet. Staying square. Yeah. We got to clean up the false step. Hold on. Did he just? Oh, he didn't. It looked like you told him to throw it for a second.
No.
I was like, hold on now. I know he didn't get into that bag. We about to have some action this season. A few Michigan State ones. Just regular work. Hey, this is the extended version. All right, we'll watch this one. So right here, we're in a third, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in a third right here. So understand it's Bell. This is one, just like we talked about Oregon, that I want you to read this 3-step better. Since she's your only threat. Bam. Now, again, D'Angelo's supposed to have a curl flat player right here. RPO holds that, so the curl flat player isn't out there. So he has a deep third, so it looks like he's responsible for this. He's truly not, but we want the top. Like we want what makes a perfect play. So definitely from that 3-step.
Thanks.
It's a little aggressive, but this could be your last step right here.
Yeah.
The next step is open and downhill. This was a play, a big play. So this is him getting into a deep half, playing like a cover 2 safety. Cover 2 safety, bam, bam, back here. Says, ooh, there's something right there. Bam, pick. If you don't think that changes a game, you always around the football. That's one of your best traits. Always around the football. Always making an impact on the game, whether it's at a cornerback, whether it's at on punt return, blocking, always making an impact. And so we get into my favorite part of your game. One here is this alignment. No, that's big old tight end. He about to engulf him. Gotta go. Like, anybody watching Lance Zierlein, don't ever say a cornerback fits the box like a box safety is a run. This is what it looks like. Watch how he tricked. He's not coming to kick it. He's coming to hit you. Like that's how he plays, and that's what you just don't see in college football, like at all. I don't know what the hell are we in here?
This is cover 3, or this is before half though.
Oh, got you. That's a bet. All right. Let me see. Oh, here's one. Here's D'Angelo right here. Engulfed. Makes a tackle.
Right in there, man.
I think this is the early. Yeah. So this is when I texted D'Angelo, this is the play I was talking about. That I wanted him to start driving these because he can see the 3-step. So just like Oregon, If you out of this right now, you good. Because there's no way, especially look like y'all even might have somebody rushing, or they might be going with the play action in the pools. But he can't throw out and up. So I actually talked to Coach O. I thought he might still be worried about Utah State freshman year.
Remember that?
So what happened in Utah State freshman year?
It was like an out and up, like something like this, but he went out and up.
And since then, I see you getting ready to jump stuff, and you be tapping that foot a little bit. He be hesitating. And again, this is cover 3. He's in the deep third. The run action takes away the curl flat play. There's supposed to be a curl flat play. So for all those people that want to tally the yards Jeremiah Smith had, this is cover 3.
Mm-hmm.
Third. He's doing his job. Now, could we
That's
make
another thing I've been seeing. That's crazy.
Yeah. 140 on your head, in your daddy's
I
head.
can tell you now, he had 2 catches on me.
2 for 70. 2. I tell people all the time. Even this one. So this one is a 3 under 3 deep. It's a fire zone.
Mm-hmm.
I talked to Lewis about this after this game. I said, hey, you don't chase this. You need to be right here. You understand the point of this route, right?
Yeah, that's it. Bring him down.
It's literally just to get him out of that
Get him
space.
out.
So then we can throw it here. They don't want to throw this route. They have no intent to throw this route. This route is only to move you off this spot so I can get this behind. Because really, Lewis, we'd want him right underneath this for the pick. All right. Yeah, here we go. See, all right. First, I didn't like when I saw you backpedaling.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, we got him pressed. Cool. And I saw you backpedaling. I was like, oh, I hope he gets set before the ball hike.
That's one thing I didn't like. I wish I could just play press right here. Because our rule is ball in the middle of the field is we both fall. So since the ball is in the middle, that's why you see me try to disguise fake press, come off last second. But that really what made me feel like I had to settle my feet, because when I see I'm coming off, it's like, damn, I give it too much space.
Yeah. So you didn't want them to be able to get an easy, quick game.
Yeah. So I'm like, damn, I got to settle my feet. But the whole time he's running full speed, like, stay pedal.
So what makes you think inside on this?
I mean, being that his quarters, I don't got no help in the post. He inside stem. Think I can catch him. But, I mean, I'm pretty sure his route was a post. But he got an option to change
that he changed it. He I think he threw his hand up after.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can see it.
And then, hey, if he scores right here, any of these, lost. Like, hey, you got beat. That's a part of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Don't allow him to score a touchdown. And your dad texted me right after that. He said, glad we got that out the way. Yeah. And like that's how I was. When I gave up my first catch, and it was usually like a 5-yard or something, I was like, all right, now I can relax. Because, you got little, but all right, now we playing. Like, all right, we locked in now. And I know that's how you get. When he caught that back shoulder fade on D'Angelo, you see what D'Angelo did to the tight end for no reason? Scooped him and dumped him on his head. I said, oh, he's angry. He is angry. That's my dog. This is that same situation. Yep, cover 3.
Yeah.
Squeezing post. You were higher on this one, which is good to be able to play from
break on. Yeah.
We already what? Oh no, this is a different one. It's the same. 4. It's cover 3 again. And
yeah.
You're running right here, and then you got your hook and curl flat. This isn't man coverage. I know people don't understand that, but all right.
Getting engulfed.
Engulfed. You knew it. Engulfed. That boy shocked and shed. Shock, shed. Come on, man. That's one of my favorite plays. Like, this is crazy. You are 4'6". Make the play. That's a Big Ten lineman. That's not no.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. I just love it. Don't finish a play with another grown man having his hands on you.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you play. Any coaches watching, like, this is one, teacher players to play like this. NFL guy, if y'all don't want this in the first round, you done. Me, I could be biased. I don't care. You be number one overall prospect. Like, and people would probably have you as that if you're 5'11", which is stupid. Like, I'm number one overall prospect. You do everything you want to see on a football field. Same thing in goal. Against the linemen. And people probably think you're doing a bad job right here. They got no idea your responsibility as a force, but this is beautiful.
That's my job to a T. Outside shoulder feet free. Set the edge.
Set that edge.
I like this collision and the ability to open your hips after. Collision, and not aggressive collision. You really just getting hands on.
Mm-hmm.
Hands on, flip. All right, we squeezing. You getting thirsty. I see your eyes.
It's zone too. I'm supposed to be like in the half.
Yeah, getting thirsty. He want him a pick, man. He want him a pick.
He wasn't really a threat though, so it was like
beautiful. I remember this one. Sit down. Come on. Whoa. Off the block. I put this on here just to show how he finishes his plays. Off the block. Always. Yep. That's just a good habit to have.
Yeah, even because you're getting blocked just to be blocked.
All right, talk everybody through this. This is a crazy one. I didn't even realize what coverage you were in when I first watched this.
This invert too, so I'm in a deep half. We got our other half. They call it a grab concept, so the deep curl is basically dragging him down. And they run a post behind it. So it's like a cover 2 beater, but stand on top of his shoulder.
Same play he had at James Madison. Was that Georgia State too? Or is that a different team?
It might have been. It might have been Georgia State, Georgia Southern.
Yeah, it was the State of Southern. Yeah. He had a post like this, started off on the backside, ran, caught up, and beat him to it. I don't forget plays. I do not forget plays. Hell of a play. Like, this is such a crazy play. He outside leverage. This is when I looked dude up. I think they said he ran like 4.3.
Mm-hmm.
And he was able to. I said, yeah. I said, that's disgusting. Don't worry, I'm gonna get to everybody's comments. I promise. Sitting on that. Ooh, I like this. D'Angelo up here. Got stuck a little bit at top.
Yeah, definitely could have came out fast.
But got out of there. Drag down tackler. Extra 4 yards after catch.
It's cover 3 versus dagger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is a hell of a play by you, because who's it, Aiden? Yeah. So is that why you squeezed it like this? Is because you recognized?
Yeah, they kept running this play. But it's really a beater for our linebackers. The run is bringing them up, and they supposed to be in that dig window. I got to stay up because 2 is up in our rules. But he kind of bending it, so I could squeeze it late. But either way, it's on the hook player.
Yeah, and it's just such a tough responsibility on them. Is, hey, you get a run read. I need you to come fit the run. Oh, it's passed. Now I got to get back. So yeah, that's hard. That's really hard. It's another time I knew you was fast. So he runs into the ref on purpose. He didn't want to make tackle. Runs to ref on purpose. Singleton fast. Like, he can run. And he goes and hawks him down.
Man.
That's just who he is.
Another game where we play count.
That's who he is as a football player. And Love this. Reroute him inside. He's playing football. Sound tackler, shirt tackler. Look at this. This is how he responds to being blocked. He gonna get off them blocks. That's just who he is. I'm sure that's how he practices. It's that same thing because it's a habit. Hey, this was tough. This was tough. This was almost like your pick against Coastal.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't forget nothing.
Yeah.
Bam, foot in the ground. Oh, that's so tough. The ability to change direction. Hold on, I don't feel like pulling it up again, but I'll read it for y'all. Struggles to flip hips cleanly when leverage is broken. That's on the scouting report. And then we got plays like this.
Didn't look like no struggle to me.
Out of that break. Who is this? Oh, yeah, this one was tough.
Yeah, that's a crazy.
Could have been a pick. It kind of reminds me of that play against
Bama.
Nah, I think Georgia Southern when he was on the tight end.
Yep.
Yeah. It reminded me of that. It was before halftime.
Yeah, definitely should have been a pick there.
Yeah, you don't want to get paid though. I can tell. And this is the part of your game that makes people say, "Oh, he can play nickel, etc." You can blitz.
Mm-hmm.
People don't know you hit. Like it don't just be tackles. Like you be thumping. This is Lance Zierlein. If you're gonna say someone plays like a box safety, if you just showed me this film, didn't tell me that, I'd be like, that's a safety. He's playing on the nub side. That's a safety. That's what a box safety look like. That's what a run support look like. Come on. And then stand over him. All right, bottom of the screen. Smooth little flip, hip flip. Mm-hmm. You could have been a little bit more aggressive with it.
Yeah.
To get out of this break a little bit better, but still smooth. End up falling. Be an athlete. Come on. Another one, man. Look at this. Well, he must have been doing a whole bunch of karaoke before this game. Flipping the hips. Damn. Oh, I know you wanted that one too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who this is against. Who's it against?
UCLA.
I want to be able to see more. I wish I could have seen more of you playing off man, but this is what I want to see. Staying square, slow read pedals. It becomes press technique right here, so we're doing the same. That's beautiful. That's teach tape. They tried you deep. I remember this. Crazy. Of course. 22:59. Right back. We're almost done with this. I've got a couple more plays I want to show. We'll get some questions, get him out of here. Because he big time, y'all.
Big time, man.
Next time he say, "Who's this?" I'm like, "Who's this?" All right.
I never did that.
It's crazy. Now I told you I tried to get him on here. He said, "Hey, talk to my." He says, "Message this person for all business inquiries." I said, "Business? What?"
Nah.
I said, "I see how we doing it. That's a bet. Say less." All right, where are we? Let's catch up to here. All right, we got some Bama. Oh no, first, love this one. Foot in the ground.
Yeah.
Come on. Talk to me. Sit down. Hips. Open, sit. We're going to work on this. This is a great drill, honestly. Open, sit down. Bam. That's perfect. Perfect.
Look what that is coming out there.
Yeah,
the whistle ain't blow this time.
Engulfed. Get off me.
Ah,
Make this happen. I think I got this from the tight too. Yeah, I made sure to get it from the tight. Look, this is 4'2" versus 6'12". 4'2" versus 6'12". Out of there. Man. I didn't put the other one on. I was gonna do you like that. Come down and fit. I hate the NFL, man. Because how do you watch this tape and even have questions?
Even have any questions?
This is who he is. This is how he finishes. Bro, you're not gonna have your hands on. Are you crazy? There's only 1-5. Come here. Yeah, hey, I ain't gonna lie, you was tripping this game. What was the dude's tweet that made you what?
I did see a tweet that week.
he said you don't like to hit.
He showed him who I was.
I said
he didn't watch film.
No, he didn't watch film. He taught that talk.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm guilty. I did tell them to run that shit. I said, hey, they got a little midget over there. Run at him at will. Then I had to apologize after the Ty Simpson. I said, hey, I'm sorry. Do not run at him. Strapped. Oh, quarterback running. Bet. Bang. Fumble. Game over. This play is so similar to what we talked about with Illinois. Like, the momentum that happened with this play. Jesus. Yeah. He didn't play the rest of the game, did he?
Nah. I think he played it. Nah, he was done. He was done. Yeah, he was
ribs. Oh, yeah. Dez was there. Yeah, he was bullying for sure. Like, no reason for him to do all that. I got one more. I mean, I'm sorry. I know your time valuable, but there's just so many plays we got to watch. And you'll never respond because you big time, so I got to take advantage of my time. Watch this right here. Presses him out of bounds. All right, now the ball's coming. Get off of that and go make the tackle.
Like what these guys looking at?
Bro, it's life could be so easy. Come here. Come on. First rounder Sadiq. Bang. Wish you would. Wish you would. Where D-Lo at? Oh, yeah. I seen it. I seen the trigger step. I seen it.
Sure tackler.
All right, yeah, here we go. I said, ooh, D-Lo almost got a safety. He almost got a safety. One of my favorite plays is on this tape, man. Where is it? That's just him getting off a block. Sure, we'll play this one. It's against UW. Bam. Drag down tackler. Outside leverage. Oh, this is my play right here. This is my play right here. This is my play right here, boy. This is my play right here. Come here.
Yeah.
Come here. This is something we talked about the first time he was on the channel.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about, here it is right here. Always got everything.
All right. Your force player right here, right?
Yeah.
That means he has to stay outside. Now, I talk about this other film. You can shoot this, but if you shoot it, you got to win.
You got to make the play.
Got to make the play.
Yeah.
So to watch this.
Got to make the play. Mandatory. If you're going to shoot that and go inside, you got to make the play. And I talked to Coach O about this, and something he told me that I hadn't heard before that I love is he says he doesn't teach you guys to leverage the blocker, but to leverage the ball.
Yep. Ball, not the man.
Exactly. So most people would say, hey, stay outside of here, which he would technically be right by doing, but he knows that he can shoot here and still stay outside. So he's going to leverage the ball instead of the man. That
himself.
Big time play, D-Lo.
Hey, big time players make big time plays.
All right, I'm sorry. There's like two more because there's no safety. Drag down tackler. Engulfed. 5'8". Hold on. Do you know what the last play is?
Yeah.
What's the last play?
It's a stack.
Oh man, let me see. You hilarious, dog. You hilarious. You hilarious. Little last boy, come here. That's the 6'4" receiver. This is what you worry about with 5'8", is that they're gonna get pushed around winning by whom? We don't operate that way.
That's a fact.
Come on, man. Who? What's his name? D'Angelo motherfucking Pons. Man, love that. All right, y'all send y'all questions in so we can get them out of here. How do you feel what you put together as a career at this point?
If I'm being honest, I feel like I got the best tape out there. I don't feel like if you going off based off tape and talent, like I got the best. I don't even think it's close. I'm not gonna lie, but it's other things that play into it. So just enjoying the process.
Yeah,
you got the tape, you got the talent, and you got the ring.
What was the biggest catalyst you contribute to your DB technical ability?
That's a good question. I don't know. I really don't know how to answer that question. I can't.
Let's see. I'll ask you this. What do you think, if you could only choose like one trait as a corner, what trait would you have?
I'm gonna say
I know what mine would be for sure.
I mean, is technique a trait though?
No.
Trait. Okay. Physical trait or mental trait?
Both. It could be either.
I'm gonna go with speed. One of them.
I'm gonna go with patience.
That was a good one.
I'm gonna go with patience. If you're patient, it makes life so much easier as a DB. Like so much easier. Now, if you fast, it makes it a lot easier to be patient as well.
Get away with a lot.
Yeah.
I can go get you.
That's
man,
crazy.
What's who you think is the best quarterback and best receiver you've seen that you played against this year? And then is there any receiver you look forward to playing against in the NFL?
I mean, best receiver, that's easy. Jeremiah Smith. Quarterback though? I'm gonna go with Mendoza.
Love it. Great answer. Solo said, what moment made you believe you were a shutdown corner to any receiver?
When I can go against the best and hold my own and do more than holding my own, like going against the best and I'm competing at a high level. I know I'm a shutdown corner.
Did you ever have any doubts at all about transitioning to the Big Ten and how that would be different?
Not, to be honest, I didn't. I feel like out of high school, I should have been that big time player. It was just finally got the opportunity, so I was excited to do that. It wasn't really no doubts. It was like this is where I was supposed to be from the start.
Love it. Ariel said, in 20 years, what do you want to be remembered for?
Just that leaving that legacy behind. Obviously, people see me as undersized, so being that motivation of the undersized cornerbacks, they're gonna say that D'Angelo Pons did it. Why can't I? So just leaving that legacy behind.
I love that, and I tell people it's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy. So everyone's like, well, how many successful corners have they been outside in the NFL under 5'10"? And I tell them, how many have had the opportunity to play outside under 5'10"? Like if you don't draft no one or let them play outside, of course they're never going to be any good ones. I related to being a black quarterback back in the day. They said black quarterbacks weren't good and couldn't throw, but they never gave them the opportunity to do so. So if you never are given the opportunity, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy if you say, "Oh, they're not good." So I do think like you have the potential to change like the future as far as how teams view smaller corners, because all the stereotypes that they have about them, you combat, like not being able to get off blocks, like you demolish blocks, not being able to fit in the run game, you fit in the run game, not being able to win jump balls, you win jump ball, like all the things they say, reasons why, you have an answer to. And I know from a competitive standpoint, maybe a little bit financial, you care about where you go in the draft, but regardless, you're going to be who you are. So once you get there, that's all you need. Now, everybody watching, like we all know you're a first round talent. Like there's no question. But obviously the other things go into how decision makers think and things of that nature. But you're a first round talent. Your coaches know you're a first round talent. We know. Your dad know. Your mom, even though she's getting mad at those quarterbacks. But yeah, they know. Here we go. I can't stand this. If you had to choose a city to live, where would it be? Not Vegas.
I wasn't gonna choose.
He wants you to be a Raider so bad.
I don't want to put a city out there. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to put a city out there.
Good response. Look at him, bro. You're hilarious.
It's fly, Eagles fly. What are we talking about?
Ooh. Not sure if this question was asked or answered already. Who's your top 5 current and past all time?
That's a setup question.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave a lot of people out. So top 5. I'm gonna go Surtain. He's in my top 5 already. Dion unfortunately is in my top 5.
Yeah.
As a player, not a coach though.
Agreed.
Man's over there punching
like
air
Revis
right now.
Too. You like who?
Revis. I'm gonna give you 3. I got Revis in there too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a guy.
Man's over there punching air right now. You talk about his favorite coach.
This is not a question, but we need you on the Ravens. I would love that. I think. Well, I don't know who the Ravens are anymore because it's new coach, but what the Ravens used to stand for, like that gritty smash mouth football, I think D'Angelo was perfect for that. Okay, here we go. Coach K said, "What advice would you give a JUCO DB trying to mentally conquer the underdog stigma?"
I would just say just to keep working and put good tape out there. And if you're good, they're gonna find you. Whether that's JUCO with the portal now, they looking for JUCO players. So y'all not really looked at it how it was back then, where they didn't really go to JUCOs, but it's changed now. If you got good tape, they're gonna come find you.
Absolutely. Has your film study anything changed since you were at James Madison?
A lot. Like Coach Rod. He's a football guru basically. Mm-hmm. So a lot has changed. Like how I see offenses, how universal they are, what I could get out of certain formations. Like all of that just came to reality, and game kind of slowed down for me. Kind of just made it easier for me, and knowing how to watch film, me helped with that as well.
And I know because there's a lot of guys that I mentor and like walk through with stuff, and I know I only got to send you a certain amount. I know you locked in, like you understand the game at such a high level, and I know that you pay attention to tendencies, formations. Like you could have went into more depth on that Oregon pick six, or it's like what you see in formation versus single side. Like there's just so much that goes into it, and I know that's how you study the game, and that's what helps you be successful. And everyone cannot get that knowledge. Like I can try to teach it to them, but everyone doesn't retain it. And Coach O actually was talking to me about. He said you were smart when you first got there, but like where you are now, it's just a completely different level. Love hearing that. Now, you got the draft coming up. What's your plan for the draft?
I'd be home with the family. Probably get like an Airbnb. Well, I already got it. But just with the family, waiting on that call.
I'll let Howie know.
I mean, is there an invite? Like, what's
you're invited? I didn't know. I didn't know if you were.
No. I'm already on my way down there.
I was gonna say you already. Yeah.
Yeah, I already know. But I want to get some work in when I'm down there. So I'm gonna come a couple days early. I think that'll be good to get your mind off the whole draft stuff too. Just go out, get some light work. And then he committed to this. I'm telling y'all right now, we're gonna shame the hell out of him. Good. If DB camp.
I already said it's a lot. I already said we good.
All right. So if he does shame, we're gonna publicly shame him.
You're gonna take it on backtrack out that writer. It's like, you know what? You left something out.
I
was gonna show up to bib camp.
Yeah, we jumping him. So I already talked to your agent about it too. He was like, man, I want to send some more guys down there. But it's gonna be real good, man. Film room, whiteboard, and we're gonna be on the field. It's gonna be after y'all rookie mini camp, so y'all should already have y'all playbooks and stuff. So we're gonna be able to go through like the new systems you're in, walk through certain things, what you're gonna be expecting, work technique, and just light work. And it's gonna be good. It's gonna be recorded. See, you comfortable on the camera now.
Yeah, definitely got
better.
Long way, buddy. 2 years ago, a long way.
Yeah, I definitely got better with that.
You talking on the camera and on the field now.
So I'm gonna get y'all some bib gear. My wife gonna cook y'all some healthy meals. Make sure you're not eating no crazy stuff. Y'all got money now too. Like, it's crazy, man. Like we were so broke. And y'all, we was getting $900 a month.
You said what?
We were getting $900 a month in college. That was yeah, that's crazy. See how I just laughed at me?
He's like, that's hourly.
$900 a month, boy. We was eating water sandwiches, ramen with no water. Hey,
nah,
I'm telling you, it was.
You been putting on that 15 pounds, these Little Caesars.
Yeah, Little Caesars. The hot and ready's $5 every day. But y'all gotta be good with y'all nutrition. Yeah, you can for sure. See, I want to do you and Colton Hood. Obviously, y'all about to be first rounders, and then a couple college guys. Like when I say couple, I mean like two, and maybe like a local high school guy where we can really just get out, lab. We're gonna watch each other's film, so we're gonna watch everybody's film and like group critique and work on little things and stuff like that. So it's gonna be good, man. I'm excited about it. It's just crazy. Like 2 years ago, like you remember when you first messaged me and the video first came, like,
yeah,
it went by like that. National champion, should have been a
national champion, man.
Finalist is what it is, man.
Who would have thought? National champion.
National champion in your hometown.
Sig would have been looking at me crazy too. I'm like, Eddie, hoping. Any more questions for we let him get off? Oh yeah, how was that meeting with teams?
Man, they were shocked on what I was up there telling them. The stuff that Rod taught me, they like, who taught you this? Like, who do you account for teaching you all this? Like, you haven't heard nobody break down the defense how I broke it down. Like, telling them what I see on the offensive side, what my D lineman is doing, what my linebacker is doing, why this is open, why it looks like this. Like, I'm telling them every single detail, and I don't think they were like blown away by that.
Yeah, because something that you take pride in as well is he knows what everybody's doing on the field.
Yeah,
and they're not used to that. And I told you this story. I'll tell it again on here. When I was in camp with the Falcons, they asked the DBs to draw an overfront, and they could not draw overfront. I said, y'all don't know that means 3 tech to the straight. Like, none of them knew it. So when you understand the game as a whole, it's rare. And you probably didn't realize how rare it was until you
literally
were in those meetings. Like, oh, shoot, I actually know some that they really, this isn't normal. Ramen with no water. Hey, did you see my one-on-ones I put out last week?
I did. You look good out there, though.
Yeah, and that's the record holder at North Alabama. He was in last year's class, had 30 touchdowns, and yeah. I didn't know who he was at first though, so I had to get warmed up a little bit. But once then, it's Strap City. Mayonnaise sandwich, yeah,
that's tough.
Any last questions before we let him get out, man? Hey, and we appreciate you coming back on.
Facts.
It's been an awesome 2 years, man. Been able to come to multiple games. The relationship I built with your dad, we talk all the time. That's my dog, man.
Shout out Big Paz. What's good?
Man,
I think that's how I found out about y'all. I didn't. I ever told you that? Like I found out through him.
That's how you found the video?
I think so.
Because you said he had seen the LeJontay video.
Yeah,
I think.
And then I had watched it. Then that's how I really tapped into the channel.
Oh, here. Will said, "Has there been anything that T-Cal has critiqued about you that was out of alignment with what was being coached?"
Honestly, no. It's almost like they had the same. Like it's like I'm hearing Coach twice again. Like
you said that throughout the field breakdown. He was like, Coach said the same
thing.
That's
great, man. That's my guy, man. And I talked to him about stuff after the season. And then we started talking more about stuff we were saying. And literally, he was like, "Man, I told him the exact same thing." So yeah, we locked in, man. This is just the start, man. His name's Rod Ojon.
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 Hey D'Angelo, you got any NFL rookie goals set yet?
I mean, after I find my team, obviously I want to become that starter. I'm pretty sure I will, but just become that starter, earn my stripes on the team, and I mean, Pro Bowl, All Pro.
Come on.
I mean,
we ain't gonna say too much because he talked now, bro. He was not talking before. Like this was he was. Yeah, well, I'm just gonna put my head down and whatever coach would do. He talking. Lightsaber. Come on, Biz.
Honestly, I think he can coach a D1 college. If I'm being honest.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. What's your best DB drill to keep you elite?
I wouldn't say it's a drill. Just working press. Like if you can't press as a DB, you're gonna have a hard time. I mean, it's some you might go to the right scheme, but you can't hide from press. Just work it every day.
And especially the thing about press is, what people don't understand, people think if you're slow, you shouldn't press, or like if you're not fast. That's when your press needs to be the best. Like if you can stop their head of steam immediately and get to the chest to chest position that you get into, then that nobody can run a 4.2 running through you. So a lot of corners, there's so many guys that do bad press. I'm sure you've seen film now, and eyes just even in the league, like just open, and they don't know how to stay patient, don't know how to stay square. But I feel like everything, because like I say, when you an off man, once they get to your cushion, it's press coverage again. So those same things you're doing in press as far as keeping your leverage, weaving, etc. It's the same thing really in everything that you do. But hey, man, we appreciate you having you on. Your pops isn't in here. That's pretty crazy.
He'll see it.
Oh, I know.
I just see somebody say no state tag in Vegas. We getting taxed in every state we play in. So
it's the jockey tax.
Yeah.
He just read it on your.
Man, he wants you so bad there.
Man, so D'Angelo, was it iron sharpen iron with Surratt and Cooper? How was
Definitely. Yeah, I feel like those are the guys that prepared me for Saturdays. Obviously, me in high school going against good guys, but those guys really prepared me. It was definitely iron sharpen iron competition every time we seen each other. So, yeah.
That's awesome. And what would you say to the Indiana fans, man? It's been a ride, bro. It was a ride for us. So, you know.
Nah, I've just been enjoying the journey. Just all I can say is thank them. They done got a pond in my name. Like the support been crazy.
That was crazy.
All I can say is thank y'all. Hope we did y'all justice by winning y'all national championship.
Love it. Oh, one thing I gotta, and it's serious, but how do you feel like there's any importance with y'all singing a fight song?
Yeah, I feel like it definitely is. I don't know exactly what it is, but we sing it after every win, and we've been winning since. So we definitely
because y'all be into it, and
Yeah.
it's a bunch of transfers, and y'all like
yeah.
really be into it.
And it was a tradition that the last coach, he really sung it a different way, so we changed that, and we've been winning ever since. So we can't change it.
That's a bet. I forgot about this. So you know they're gonna have like a movie and documentaries about you and like this team. Like if you realize like, y'all so legendary. Who do you think is going to play you in the movie?
I got that question. I literally couldn't tell you like a specific actor that's gonna play my character. What? How would you answer that? Like, who do you think?
I got you. I got you. Hold on. I got you.
Nah.
That's man.
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, it gotta be him.
Casanat?
It gotta be him.
What?
Y'all got the same. Hey, it gotta be him. Come on.
Casanat is crazy. Nah,
it gotta be him. It gotta be him.
There's a lot of CGI, buddy.
Mind you, he cut his hair. They
can weave him back in. It ain't that hard.
Casanat is crazy.
Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of stunt doubles.
That's a crazy clip right there.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
I was ready. Hey, appreciate you, big dog, man. Get back to training. Enjoy this process. You're doing something that people dream about being able to do. Just enjoy the family. And yeah, it's almost go time, man. It's almost go time. You're gonna be right back at it in mini camp, OTAs, and then now we gotta watch NFL. I hadn't been watching NFL in a while, but now I gotta be watching it.
Streaming your game every week.
And you know I'm coming to a game. That's tradition now. So
yeah.
So we tapped in, man. But hey, appreciate you coming on, making the time for us, man. And yeah, I'm gonna holler at you soon. Don't say who's this.
Don't do that. Sure. Appreciate y'all.
All right, fam. All right, y'all.
That was D'Angelo. Oh no, what's his name again? Who is that?
D'Angelo motherfucking Pons. Man, you know who it is, and that's my dog, man.
About it, bro. 2 years ago, people would come like looking like who, what? I remember you hit me up. He's like, man, I found the best part. I was like, where? And then he was like, he's gonna be this, he's gonna be that, and boy, here we are.
Yeah, it's surreal. I know. That was the. Anyways, it's surreal, man. Just seeing it come to where it is from where it started, being able to play a part in this is crazy. And I tell Patreon and everybody, like, y'all realize, like, when they do these movies and documentaries about Indiana, we were involved with that. Like, we were actively watching. Like, a lot of people gonna see it and they go, oh, I didn't realize Indiana did it. Like, we were there for the process. We got to see it happen step by step. We watched all of their games. So yeah, it's just awesome to be intertwined with that, being able to see a player, like, just an awesome player. And I mess with him a lot, but that's my guy. Like, we chop it up. He ain't never been big time, he never done none of that. Always takes the critique I give him, never arguing or anything like that. So yeah, it's awesome to play like that. Same thing with another corner we gonna have on, first round corner. I think we said April 19th for him, Colton Hood. But yeah, it's awesome, man. It's awesome. You could really argue he had one of the best careers ever as a corner, like best college careers ever. He played in 39 games. Actually, I think 40 games. Played 40 games in 3 years. And balled at every step, every game. Made a huge impact. Like, when people look back on it, they're going to talk about how generational he was and how legendary his college career was.
And they talk about like them receivers go off and have big games in NFL. They would be like, man, you like this guy, this guy. Like it only builds up on top of the top and keeps going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's awesome, man. I didn't find Colton, but once he came to Colorado and I got access to his film and his practice film, I stamped him before anybody else did, And I say before anybody else, like anybody credible, because everybody, they stamp everybody that transferred to Colorado. It don't matter who, everybody. And I don't want to say who, the Jaheim Otis, like everybody gets stamped. But those two, those are the ones from the start. I said, hey, these are them. These are those guys. So it's gonna be crazy, man. Both of my dogs. Colton said his jersey's on the way. We'll see. But hey, man, we appreciate y'all tuning in. This way, y'all come to Patreon because y'all get access to this stuff you can't get nowhere else. Nowhere else will you have a top corner come in here, talk ball. Come
on, you can go back 2 years ago to the first video and you just watch it work itself out. That's a movie within itself.
It really is. It really is. All right, y'all. CT, final words.
Okay, to evolve. Who's next?
Who's next? Who's next? Do your words match your video? Yeah, this for my boy TKL, CT the fan. Yeah, we on that buff train, man.